Hey guys, welcome to another lovely episode of Real Talk with Joy Chisom, and this is your host Joy Chisom. And if this is your first time coming into this channel, please subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you get notified whenever we drop any lovely episode on the channel. And yes, to all my returning viewers, I want to say thank you. I'm sure Valentine's Day was lovely for you all and you enjoyed yourselves, even if you did not remember me in that enjoyment. All the love that people say you have for me. I did not see any flowers or any chocolates, but I'm not a fan of chocolates actually. Anyways, welcome to another lovely episode. And tonight, I'm going to be talking about something very nice. And like I would always say every time I get to talk about, I'll say I'm going to talk about something very intriguing. Anyways, let's leave all of that. Tonight, we are talking about vulnerability. Yes, the power of being vulnerable. Now, this is something that a lot of us avoid in our relationships. I, for one, I am someone who would, yes, I always try as much as possible not to be vulnerable to anybody. Because you know how you're scared of not wanting to be, as they call it, see finish or taken for granted because you're being vulnerable, you're letting your guard down, and you're just deciding to love and be there and be real and not pretend and not be proud and not let yourself just be up there. Now, I understand all of that, but then that cannot help you in your relationship. Take it from me, in as much as I'm someone that is trying to get better at it, but I have so far seen that it always helps in making the relationship even better and makes connectivity with your partner even better. Being vulnerable does not mean that you are low, does not mean that you are cheap. No, being vulnerable means you're letting your partner see the part of you that the world can never see. This is you allowing someone to know you beyond what is seen outside. And a lot of us do not want that for our relationship because we feel like if we get to do this based on past relationships, ideas that we've had, backgrounds that we come from, we feel like if you get to just be vulnerable, this person will see me finish, and before you know, she will start talking to me anyhow or behaving like, oh, I know he loves me, I know she cares for me, and before you know it, everything is just haywire. No, my love, when you have that understanding or that conception, it will make it difficult for you to be able to let your guard down and make it difficult for the connectivity in your relationship to exist. Vulnerability, like I said, does not mean you're cheap. Vulnerable means that you're able to show this person who you really are. I don't know how to put it. You know how someone is trying to get to know you from the outside world, and like, okay, just know this. Like they will usually post, it is only what I tell you that you know, it is only what I say that you know, you don't know about me. But then when it comes to your partner, that should not be the same thing. Whether you have been dating for so long or you're just beginning to date, understanding the power of being vulnerable will be able to help you in relating to your partner better. Now, let me move over to this other part of this topic, which is being vulnerable with your partner would help your partner to know how to care for you. A lot of times we feel like, can't he read between the lines? Can't she just understand this is what I want? Can't she just get that this is what I'm trying to say? No, she can't. No, he cannot. Because you know why? You've not even opened yourself enough for them to be able to say, okay, I know that my partner would want this and want this to happen this way. There is no opening. So how do they penetrate? How are they able to come in to be able to fill in the gaps even when you do not say anything? So vulnerability will help your partner to be able to understand you better, to know how to relate with you better and care for you better. When you see, oh my God, my partner reads my mind, it is because that person has been vulnerable and has been able to open themselves without any doors or without any locks. They let themselves open. Now, lastly, I'm going to say this. In as much as you have been vulnerable in the past and the person you were with made it look like you were being stupid or you were just being anything, do not let that affect your new relationship. Do not even let that affect what you already have going on with someone who loves you and you know he loves you or she loves you. Vulnerability can never be something that you should let anybody make you feel like you're being stupid or you're just acting anyhow. No. As long as they love you, as long as they value you, then they would see it as an opportunity and a privilege that, oh God, this person is allowing me to know them even more. And they will take it as something very important. So do not let your past, do not let what someone who you have dated, so those your exes, don't let all the things they've told you or how you were low with them make you feel bad, and avoid being vulnerable with your partner. Remember, like I said, vulnerability would help to build the connectivity in your relationship. I love you. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Tell me what you think about being vulnerable and tell me your experience of it as well. Thank you for tuning into tonight's episode. This is me signing out for tonight. I love you. See you on our next episodes and bye.